All right, y'all. We finally got it going. Sorry about that, you guys. I really apologize. All right, Earth signs, here we go. Got done with that GOT. Child. That first episode of Game of Thrones was on and popping. Whew, I'm going to have to do a review, child. I'm going to have to do a review, babies. Oh, my goodness. This is Lisa, Heart of Inspiration, here to help you lead a spirit-led, fully healed, peaceful, and prosperous life. If it's your first time here, welcome, welcome. This is the weekly reading, Generals, for Sun, Moon, and Rising. We're going to start off, these are for my Earth signs. We're going to start off with Taurus. We're going to start off with Taurus, and again, if you guys would like, I am taking personal readings again. So if you would like a personal reading, go to my website, heartofinspiration.net, to schedule. I am using the Game of Thrones cards tonight in honor. I'll be using them for the next few weeks, honeys. In honor of GOT, babies. One more for Taurus, please. One more for Taurus. All right, Taurus, we're going to start you out at 1 minute. 1 minute and 25 seconds. All right, Taurus, here we go. We've got the Six of Swords. Hey, Kimberly, how are you? We have the Six of Swords for Taurus, followed by the Page of Swords. Lots of air energy, followed by the Nine of Swords, Taurus. What is going on? There's a lot of communication going on, a lot of thought. And I see us ending this week, Taurus, with some anxiety. Taurus, it looks like you've been trying to get away from a situation. Like you don't want to believe it. You're trying to leave these bad thoughts or this tough communication, these tough issues behind with the Six of Swords. With the Page of Swords, it's almost like the truth is kind of staring you in the face, but you don't want to hear it, and you're really challenging it, right? You're challenging it. You're like, is this true? Is it not? And it's causing you a lot of consternation. All right, Six of Swords. Why is the Six of Swords here? Oh, guys. Okay, Four of Cups. Yeah, you are in deep thought, and this is emotional thought. Whatever this is has shook you to your core. Oh my goodness. Yeah. And with the Ace of Spears, this is probably something relatively new or you feel very, very passionate about. This really, I feel like I need an emergency Taurus reading here for this week. Because I need to go a little bit deeper, y'all. Ooh, is this with a soulmate? We're going to do an emergency Taurus reading right after we get done with these Earth readings. Because this could be something pretty serious here. With a new love, potentially. And it's already overwhelming for you. Or with your existing partner. Something's really ignited a huge spark. A huge spark of like, oh crap. You know, like what is going on here? You're challenging it though, Taurus. It's almost as if you see this as a threat to your family. And there's some sacrifices that are being made, or it feels like someone's trying to be the martyr with the Hanged Man. Yeah, and it's getting to be time, Taurus, that you got to speak your truth. And wield that sword. I don't think that's going to be pretty. But this is really causing a lot of anxiety, a lot of fear, a lot of worry. This is really like wearing on your relationship, and it's quite toxic. Could be a Capricorn, but I feel it's really just toxic, and it could be potentially even messing up bag, hearth, or home. Like with that Queen of Coins, it's telling me like this is close to home, like it's in your domicile, in your family, in your circle, and you've got a couple of queens sitting here, and that's telling me it's time for you to step up to the plate. Yeah, we're going to do an emergency Taurus reading here. It's time for you to really step up, and you're going to have to take the situation over, and I don't think you really want to. You just kind of want to avoid the whole thing. You want to sail away, Taurus. Wow, babies, I feel we're going to have an emergency session right after this is done. Okay, Taurus, we're going to check back for your emergency session, okay? Next is going to be Virgo. We're going to call Virgo at 6 minutes. Let's get these cards down. Virgo at 6 minutes. If you wish to work with me, all the information is down below in the description box. Heartofinspiration.net. You can get, I am opening up again for personal readings. Oh, goodness. What's wrong with y'all? Earth signs. And for energy work, I do distance Reiki energy work via video. So if that's something you want, you can schedule with me online at heartofinspiration.net. Okay. Okay, here we go. Virgo. We have the Temperance card, Virgo. We have the 9 of Swords, Virgo. Wow. I think that's you, isn't it? And then we've got the 5 of Cups. Ooh, babies. Babies, babies, babies. What's going on? Virgo, something that you've been working on for a while with the Empress. You know, it's like Spirit's asking you to have patience in this process. It's not coming together quite like you would want it to, but it is coming together. Okay, not quite like you wanted it to, but it is coming together. You will come to pass with this Empress card. It will come to pass. It's just not rolling and flowing like you really wanted it or you anticipated that it would. But you need to find some peace about it. It's going to happen, just not the way you planned it. Kind of go back and rework your plan. Be a little bit flexible, Virgo. Because right now you're just full of anxiousness. Let me tell you something. An expectant mother with this Empress, expectant mamas can't be having a lot of stress. Okay, so I'm going to need you to calm it down and put some faith to it, because we also have this 5 of Cups here. You're really getting overwhelmed and in your feelings, and that is not a place you are comfortable being in. What's with this 9 of Wands here? Okay, listen. You can't carry these burdens on your own with the 10 of Spears. You're going to have to get some help in the situation. And because you're making yourself feel trapped with the 8 of Swords. This is you making yourself feel this way. If you want to get some help, see, you think the only way it's going to get done with the 3 of Spears, the only way it gets done successfully is if you do it and you do it your way. This go around, no, it can't. It's too big. It's too big. You're going to have to go in and give up a little bit of control in order for it to come to pass. And that is really, I think the realization of that with the 5 of Cups is really what's throwing you for a loop-de-loop. With the 4 of Coins, you're being frugal, which is fine, but you're also closing yourself off and not really asking for help. And you're being kind of stubborn with the Hierophant. So this is Taurus energy. I will also say with the Hierophant, what I'm hearing is don't lose faith. Like, go back to your original, like, what your idea was that you were so, like, happy about. And you're like, this is my purpose. This is my plan. This is my thing, right? So go back to that and revisit that level of faith and joy and peace that you felt surrounding that. Go back to that place. Renew your faith, okay? You don't have to struggle. It's okay to ask for help. That's the only way this big idea actually comes to pass, is if you go on and ask for help. There are people that might know a little bit better how to execute this plan than you. Hey, Jasmine. I've been wonderful. Thank you. How have you been? There are other people that know. All right. So tap into that. And don't block their blessing by you only wanting to do it on your own. All right? Don't block their blessing, Taurus. I mean, a Virgo. Being like a Taurus. All right. That's where we're at. That was a quick one for Virgo. I wish I had more for you, but that's all I got for you right now. And now we're going to go, last but not least, to Cappies. Cappies, we'll call it 10:45. At 10:45, 10 minutes and 45 seconds. Sorry, guys, I have to kind of check on that. Can I have Capricorn for this week? Capricorn for this week, April 14th through the 20th, Capricorn. Sun, moon, and rising. Lots of new ways to communicate. Woo-wee. How have you been, Jasmine? All right, Cappies. On time. Here we go. We have the Fool, Capricorns. We have Page of Swords. And then we have the Six of Coins. Cappy, this is not a comfortable space for you, but it's a good space. With the Fool, so many new adventures you're going on this week. Could have been last week, could be next week, but there's new adventures coming. Like a new, right? A chapter closed, so a chapter has opened. What else do we have for the Fool here? And also, I feel like there's been either, oh boy, a new way to look at yourself, a new way to look at life, a new way to assess a situation. You're finding yourself saying things you never thought you'd find yourself say with the Page of Swords. But that's to bring you into better balance. And balance with abundance with the Six of Coins. So that's actually really good. We have the King of Cups as well. Now, of course, that could be Pisces. It could also be Cancer. It could also be Scorpio energy, that water energy. But with that King of Cups, man, you stay, I know the feelings. What are those things that I'm talking about? But really stand in your own, like, truth and love for yourself. Your emotion, oh, excuse me. Your emotion, your dedication to this project, to this new thing, to this new start, your dedication to it is paid off. So keep your vibrations high. It actually works, right? Emoting from the heart, like you wanted something so bad, right? And now it's come. So be happy and be supportive of yourself. There also could be somebody with strong water placements or that has this King of Cups, the energy that's like, hey, you know what? I want to support you. I want to be there for you. It's all right to allow that to happen, okay? Let me get another card on this, please. Shit. Okay, I'm sorry. So yes, could be Piscean. This is definitely a lot of water, a lot of feelings, a lot of emotions. And I can already sense, Capricorns, you're not too thrilled with it. Potentially you found out some secrets that somebody was hiding, and that's actually why you ended up going on this new adventure. Like you quickly closed out, which is not normal for you. You quickly closed out a chapter and quickly reopened one. I don't see it being a bad one. I do see it being fruitful with the King of Cups energy, because I feel like you're so much more sure-footed about yourself. So it's okay to find out those secrets. I don't think that they were harsh. I don't think they were like game changing. Or should I say like non-negotiables. But I think it was a little bit surprising and potentially a little hurtful. And it just made you kind of reevaluate how you were assessing and going after this situation. With the Page of Swords, again, I just feel like you found yourself saying some things you never thought you'd find yourself saying. And you're finding yourself thinking about life in a way you never thought you would. Yep, you are living your truth. I mean, seriously, I mean, she might be a lot of things, but that girl that's a bad girl. Hey, Miss Townsend, that's a bad girl right there. Bad girl. Okay, that woman knows what she wants and she goes after it. Not only does she know what she wants, but she the queen, and she means to be the queen, and she ain't trying to not be the queen, and she letting all the men know, I ain't for the mess. I ain't for the ish. I'm who I am, and I'll burn this whole sucker down if I have to. I'm gonna burn it down to the ground, all right? So live in that, be that Cersei, honey. Be that sure of yourself. You're going to have to get past the heartbreak and the disappointment. let me tell you something. People are going to disappoint you. But you went on and started this whole new thing with the Fool for a reason. And it's to get yourself into balance. Like, you are finally getting to a point where you're in balance and you are coming into balance, Cappy, with abundance. You are beginning to see the fruits of your labor with the 7 of coins. This is all abundance. This is all, you know, manifestation right here. And with the Justice card, I mean, look, this is the thing. You're going to get out of everything that you're doing, what you're putting into it. And those people that aren't putting an equal amount into it and back into it, baby, okay, whatever. But it's all coming out. It's like all those secrets are coming out. People's, whether or not they're ride or die, is coming out. How much they're going to be with you, how far they're going to go with you, it's coming out. There could be some legal battles in store for some of you. I feel that you're going to win them. It could be divorces coming or about to be filed. I feel like it's going to be in your favor, and I'm sorry for it because there was a lot of disappointment that was felt as a result of it. And it wasn't a decision you made lightly, but it was a decision that had to be made. If you are, you know, going into a legal battle, I feel like, you know, it's going to come out into your favor. But you have to live your truth. And even as uncomfortable as it might be, you got to be you. You can't be anybody else. Yeah. Because then this is what happens. When you're truthful with yourself and you put the effort in and you really genuinely assess, well, okay, can this, you know, is this person really putting forth the same energy, or is it just in my head? And whether they are or they're not, whether they've been a bit of a disappointment, I'm not going to let it stop me. Okay? Then the wheel turns in your favor. This has been some change, right, that's happened, Cap. But I believe it's because of all the transits that are going. I mean, Saturday is about to go retrograde. And it'll be retrograde for a minute. So it's a good thing you started your big ideas now. It's a good thing you took this new chapter and you started this new chapter now, because with Jupiter and Saturn and one other planet, I think it's Neptune, going in retrograde all at the same time, this is going to be an interesting, like, we need to set some things in motion now so that it can ride us through. Because if we don't set them in motion now, it's going to be a lot harder to get accomplished. Those big ideas and those like big purpose ideas, like life purpose plans, it's going to be harder to get them going during retrograde. All right, Cappy, that's what I've got. That concludes my earth signs. Taurus was at 1:25 seconds. Virgo was at 6 minutes, and Capricorn started at 10:45. And guys, if you wish to work with me, you can go to heartofinspiration.net and book a personal reading if you want a personal reading with me, 30 or 60-minute reading. Or if you would like energy work or distance Reiki, you can also book that with me at heartofinspiration.net. Okay, Jeremy, what are we saying? They all block me and they use fake accounts to keep in touch. But they will never tell me what sister I am talking to. I assume they both have another person. I'm not sure I understand what's going on, Jeremy. But yeah, it's probably time to go. It's time to let go. I'm assuming these are twins. I don't know who you're talking to, baby. I wish I understood. But it probably is time to let go. If you would like a personal reading, Jeremy, honey, you could book that with me on heartofinspiration.net and we can get into that deeper. All right, y'all. I feel like an emergency Taurus reading is coming on because, whoo, that was a tough one. So I'm going to conclude this and then I'm going to go live with an emergency 911 Taurus reading for the week. Let's see what's going on with y'all. Peace, love, blessings, and joy be unto you today, tomorrow, and for all eternity. I love you guys. Namaste. Bye-bye.